Damn. Scoot over. Nah, bro, you on my shit, though. I swear to God, I swear, you just, I don't know. You just scratched me with your nails and shit. That shit hurt it. I swear you don't think you did. That shit kind of sharp, bro. And my mom them downstairs asleep, bro. You fucking wake them up. I should know you in here, bro. You ain't gonna lie. I'm going live though, so you gotta be quiet. I'm going live. I'm on peasant shit. Like, people watching my shit, so gotta keep that shit to a bit, man. That shit was earlier. I told you, she was like, when I bring for me, this ain't my house. This my mom's shit. Like, I literally had to sneak you upstairs type shit. She don't get off till late night, bro. So I think she got a little early today. I ain't gonna lie, in the morning they getting up for school. I'm about to. You gonna have to put on one of my jackets or some shit. She said she gonna be pissed, but I think she be leaving early at like 6. So shit like that, so we should be pissed. My you can go back to sleep. You just scratching me with no sharp ass nail. Hey, this shit hurt. What's up with y'all though? With y'all? What's it to y'all? What y'all on? Me and my girl just ate good. We went to the steakhouse. I forgot that shit she put me on to. It was like some sushi or some shit. Sushi. My girl put me on to that shit. I don't even eat that shit. I'm scared to eat that shit. I think it was some. I had them cook it or some shit like salmon sushi. Was it? I know that shit was good though with some wasabi or some shit. That shit kind of hot to me though. That shit gotta be like. That shit gotta be like. What's they call it? What's they call it? The hot. That shit up there on the Squirtville or whatever that shit. You know the rating when the shit when they be like this shit is 1 million Scorpio or yeah whatever they got a rating for hot shit. All that shit be hot as hell though. Ain't really no levels to no heat. Once that shit kicking, you be done. That shit kicking in. So, motherfucker be trying to rate the hotness. Like all that shit hot. What's it called? Scorchoville or whatever. Yeah. This not only time you ever post nigga female in your parents' house. Especially when you not no kid no more. Like, I'm not 16, I'm not 17, I'm well over the age gap where you should be sneaking females in your mom's house. I'm way over the age gap. I'm 25. I shouldn't even be living with my mom, but like this world fucked up and don't got a lot to offer. But when I do move in, I'm moving in with my girlfriend. I ain't gonna lie, my one girlfriend used to do that shit though. But her mom ain't like me, bro. It wasn't like no situation where we was cool and shit like that. Like, we would just be cool and it was a situation where her mom would just be mugging me and shit all the time, bro. It was like one of them weird situations where they mom think every fucking boyfriend they get, they supposed to share type shit. You ever met one of them female moms who feel like like I hate to put it this way, but they feel like they still in their prime and shit. They be competing with their daughters and shit. And then they feel like, cause whatever their daughter stay with them, whatever they feel like they gotta share a nigga, bro. And then once the daughter don't be really sharing their boyfriend and shit, they be mad at the boyfriend and shit. Well, that was me, unfortunately, where they mom and shit thought I had the. Basically, they mom wanted me to be fucking around and be flirtatious and shit. Like it kind of At first, I kind of came off as flirtation and shit because I was super nice because she stayed with her mom and shit. So her mom thought it was going like her mom thought it was some other shit when it really I was just being super duper nice because I thought she would be like not want me there and shit. So it seemed like I was flirting and shit because I was being like super friendly and shit. Because I was just like, if she wanted to, she could kick me out the crib though. But like she like a good mom and shit. She support her daughter and shit. But once I got like used to it and shit and like started staying in there and shit. And like once I realized she would cool up in it, we would always go upstairs and shit. But she would be hating because I wouldn't be like sticking around. Like basically, I was kissing ass, so I didn't get kicked out. But like once I stopped kissing ass and flirting and shit, their mom was getting mad at me. She used to always ask when I was gonna leave and shit. Like it was one of them deals where she just thought they was supposed to be sharing me, and I'm like, damn, just because they live with you don't mean that y'all gotta share, nigga. Like fuck that. It was one of them like you think just because your daughter or whatever got this and that, and then she stand with you and shit that y'all supposed to be sharing everything. It's like one of them deals, motherfucker always got their hand out type shit because you live with them. And it's just like, bro, when you live with somebody, they take advantage of you, bro. Like, if you buy food, you gotta get them food. And like, what if it's like a house full of people type shit? Like, I lived with a house full of people before that. I would not recommend that shit. Number one, everybody get up at the same time to go to work, school, whatever. Some niggas ain't even working, but just in the way type shit. So it ain't never gonna be no bathroom time. So you only got 5. Man, for fuck that, you only got 15 minutes to be in and out the bathroom before somebody come having to go to work, school, whatever. Nigga might gotta make a move, bust a move, go trap, go to the streets, whatever. So number two is she gonna be coming up missing. And then number three is whatever you leave in the refrigerator. Don't be surprised when that shit net like when I leave shit in the refrigerator, I don't like it's just there for everybody. It's just there for the house type shit. You feel me? Because I know that shit, motherfucker. Once you stay with people, whatever is in the fridge is the people shit. Number four, that concept go with food and all that shit. So you sneak that food in the house, put that shit in a book bag or something. Because if you got that shit, somebody smell that shit more likely. Niggas gonna want you to break bread. And that's just how it be when you live with people. Like that's how females be with their mom. They mom think that they still in their prime and that they always got to break bread with them because they live with them and shit. See, they be trying to conquer people. But yeah, long story short, they mom got to acting funny because I wasn't flirting with her and shit like that and kissing her ass all the time. She used to be asking when I was gonna leave and shit like that. Nah, just chill it like damn. Like if I ever say I was there at night, she would give me funny looks and shit. So I was trying to play it. We just had to play it all like I laugh and shit. But like their mom was acting corny about certain shit, bro. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? I ain't did shit to you. I don't want no. You old enough to be my mom. You want me to be talking to you and flirt with you and shit. Fuck all that, man. And then they mom would be, and then bro, every time they would like I'll be over there, it seemed like their mom was always like off of work and shit. I'm like, why the fuck is you? It seemed like she was just trying to peep scene or whatever, like always asking if I was there or not. And I'm like, I get this your house, but shit, man, I'm here for one person. Like I don't gotta be in nobody's house and shit, and fucking with everybody and doing all this. I only come here for one person, like. But like if you live in a house full of niggas, niggas gonna expect you to be the entertainment of the house. Like I hate when I come to a nigga crib and they got all them people over there. and like you the new center of attention and shit like that. Like I'll be like, man, what the fuck? Like I came here for one person. Like I ain't come here for all these other niggas. I get we had fun a couple of times and shit, but I'm not about to be the house entertainment and the topic and shit, bro. Every time I dip off, they be asking where I be going. I be like, man, I ain't come here for all y'all. Y'all got shit twisted, nigga. I ain't about to be the center of attention in y'all house. Like, man, I dip off with my girl. What the fuck, man? Like, I don't gotta be constantly entertaining y'all and shit like that, bro. I get it though. I get a nigga funny. I'm alright to kick, but then it be leading to like dumb shit. Like you be helping niggas, you end up helping people do shit. And I'm just like all these side quests and shit. Only doing this because I was with my girl, now because I know them or whatever. But she only got like a house full of people and shit. And all the people in the house, and I end up doing all these side quests. I ain't planning on that. And end up getting to spend no time with my girl because all these people is expecting all this extra help. So you end up putting in a lot and not getting a lot out of it. When I'm just trying to simply spend quality time, bro. You got family members and shit come in and out the room. And then they go on and saying certain shit that I'm like, why the fuck you even tell them that shit? Now they think they like, hold on, you don't even know half of what the fuck is going on. You know, somebody just told you some shit like, man, you nosy as fuck, stand a child place type shit, and don't be looking at me funny because somebody told you some shit that probably ain't happened according to me. According to me, that shit ain't happened. Don't give me no funny look. No shit like that. Or you overheard some shit. See, that's what you gotta deal with when your girl stay with people, bro. They people be peeping it and keeping their ears open and shit like that. You know, motherfucker, hear some shit about you and don't even know before it ain't meet you. Like, okay, you heard some shit. What that mean? Like, what's it to you? You heard somebody. Oh, you overheard somebody conversation. Y'all in the big ass house. That shit got out. It's a whole bunch of people around. Was it to you? You judging me just off what you hear, or you not gonna come and ask me that shit? And I'll tell you what's going on. Just because you heard a motherfucker talking, don't mean everything they saying is accurate at all. I be hearing that shit from people all the time. I don't, and then they're not like you, like, and they ain't even met you properly. And then they're not like you, and I be like, why? And then that's how you know a motherfucker be going back and talking and run out of the mouth when the motherfucker don't even know you, like, don't like. And I'm like, now, motherfucker, tell me this. How the fuck you don't like me and you ain't even meet me properly? Motherfucker, you going off what you heard because y'all in this house full of people and don't even know me, judging me, my character and judging my person and expecting me to act like how I'm gonna act. And motherfucker, you ain't even properly met me yet. Motherfuckers got big lips, and guess what? That shit gonna really put a hole in this ship. Loose lips sink ships. These folks don't even know me. Just going off what they hear, word of mouth. Man, you don't know me. What the fuck? That shit just yappity yap. Motherfucker hear some shit few times and motherfucker, what that mean? You bold as fuck for even trying to do that shit. To even try to prove me any type of way. And then you will know about how the conversation go when the conversation turn into something else. What that motherfucker said that shit? Like, really? Like, man, what the fuck? I ain't even disclose this motherfucker the full situation of what happened. This motherfucker just took the little bit of shit I gave him and just automatically was putting shit together because they thought they got the full story. And I'm like, how the fuck you come to me, y'all? So y'all all came together and just put some shit together because I ain't tell y'all the full story. I ain't give y'all exactly what happened. I'm not the type of nigga to tell anybody the whole story, and I'm not about to get niggas the whole story, bruh. But if you tell a motherfucker certain shit, they come together. Or you can tell them, like, told this motherfucker a little bit what happened. Told this motherfucker a little bit. And then all these motherfuckers come together and think they got the story. And I'm like, well, motherfucker, you tell me what's going on since y'all all think y'all got what's going on. Because I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't say that much to nobody for I don't want that shit to get out. So of course I'm leaving big shits out. Hell yeah. I left a lot of shit out so y'all motherfuckers don't figure it out. I don't want certain shit to get out, bro. I'm just like that's why I ain't give a motherfucker the full story because you're liable to get me in trouble. You're liable to get me in some shit that I would could have avoided by not telling you. You're liable to switch up that shit. You're liable to do a lot. That's why I'm not giving niggas the full story because if you give a nigga the full story, full details, and let nigga know what all occurred, nigga, you're liable for that shit to backfire or somebody make something up that didn't exist or create a false claim and a rumor. That is how rumors and shit get started by telling and giving certain information that you just should have left out in the first place just to avoid any future conflict or anybody changing up your words. Um, I had situations in the past where I ain't even say one. I just said this popped out from the motherfucker. Just took that from there and turned that in, and then somebody else got it, and it all ended up just being a total fucking lie in the end. And I'm like, whatever you give a motherfucker, they gonna go up and beyond and turn it into something else. So I'm not saying it's okay to lie to people, but like if you can sense danger and sense a motherfucker, or if you don't feel safe with giving people certain information, it's all right to lie to a nigga that's not cohesive or don't properly the information given to him didn't process, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's okay to lie to somebody if nobody's processing what you saying, or you you have a conversation with nobody and you giving them shit, but you're not getting a proper response. You're not able to understand that person is not properly processing that. So therefore, whenever that shit get through, that shit they try to get that shit to somebody else is something totally fucking different from what you told them. So hell yeah, you're a liability. That yeah, I'm not fucking around and fuck no. If anything was gonna happen, if I fall out with this person, you think you gonna have some dirt on me or some shit on me or try to blame them? Like no motherfucker, I ain't tell you that. And then you got some females who still with a whole bunch of other bitches, and every now and then out of the female, like say my ex, or whatever, her friends and shit is real jealous, and then you be telling the girl shit, she go to her friends and shit, and her friends be thinking it be indirect or it's towards them. They feel like some bitch is sneaky and think they bigger than everybody around them. We got the one bitch in the group that just think they bigger than everybody and can take everybody boyfriend. So everything that's getting coming back to them or heard from them is turning into something else, and it's indirect, and they think a nigga trying to holler at them. Man, really, I know it's kind of funny. Everybody got that one group out the girl out the friends that just everything come their way. They just be like, and then the crazy part about it, they be feeling like you be talking to 'em. And I'd be like, man, what the fuck now? And then I'm telling my ex, Why you even going back and telling this shit? This woman feel like I want her and I'm doing all this shit and then this lady is not processing what I'm telling you. She think of every nigga be trying to, and it don't even be that many people trying to talk to you. Like you be thinking everybody be hollering at you. Some female be alright, it be okay, but damn, just because a few niggas on your tail don't mean everybody on your tail, bro. Female might have a couple people trying, and they just be think everybody, and I be like, yeah, that's just misleading. Fuck, because you can be whatever to me, but I'm not all about looks. There's some good looking people out here in this world that's will fool you. And that ain't all the way there. It just got a shitty personality. It's a shitty human being overall. That even if you do look good, after a while you don't look good after your attitude and everything about you. And then after your greed and all this shit shows, that shit give you bad looks. I done met so many women that I thought was just them, and then I was hoping it play out. Then once we get to know them, and you be like, hell nah, man, she not even cute no more. How her attitude and shit is, and how she just think everybody be like, lady, I ain't talking to you. This woman think everybody talking to her. Like, lady, if you don't, and I ain't gonna lie, I was thirsty. I'll be thirsty. Then after I get to talking to them, with them, chopping up with them, I'm like, man, you know what? I don't even like you no more. After whatever was inside it, you never know what's in that inside. You got that's why I say, man, it's certain questions you gotta hit in certain responses and certain feedback. If you get that and you realize, like, yeah, I'm looking for certain fucking feedbacks and certain responses when I'm having that conversation with you, and then that's all I'm reading that. So if you come back and I'm not reading that shit, what I want to hear, sometimes you just gotta tell somebody what they want to hear, bro. Cause if I'm getting shit that I don't want to hear, I'm gonna just automatically just separate myself. Like, she ain't really giving me what the fuck I want. So it's on to the next. Like you feel me? Like I ain't get what I want out of her. I try to, you know, try to squeeze a little bit whatever I got out of her. Ain't really what I want. She kinda ain't trying to really that shit ain't really trying to talk to you, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Okay, that lets me know she must be talking to somebody then. I'm not one of them dudes that's gonna keep squeezing that shit out. Like fuck that, she obviously got something going on. I'm not gonna interrupt that shit. But yeah, like I said, man, y'all be having y'all friends and shit that just be processing shit the wrong way and feel like you be talking at them. And then I'll be noticing that shit when I do talk to them. Like, why are we having this conversation? Because my girl told you this. Why do you feel like, how did this become a one on one thing? You must think I like you. You must think I was thirsty. You must think I might be trying to get with you because it should never been one versus one. How did we end up having this one on one conversation where you were coming from, where you was coming from, when I was coming to my girl with that, and then it's like you being nigga as hell for flip the trying to flip the script. You really trying to steal my girl momentum type shit. So you really trying to take my girl spot. How you moving? You feel me? It's certain words and shit that indicate whether a motherfucker is trying to come direct or come from somewhere else. It's words that indicate that shit. And like the FBI and the CIA and the Secret Service, they listening for certain words and shit that indicate where motherfucker coming from. That's how they know you're lying or not doing a lie detector. They ask you certain questions, and it's certain. It's an answer sheet to certain responses and shit that you get. And if they getting certain feedback, they know if you lying or you know if you telling the truth by those responses because it's on paperwork and it's scientifically proved that certain words can let you know if a motherfucker nervous or they lying. So you can get that shit from a female too. You can read a female. It ain't no cheat sheet to that shit because you never know what you really get. But like the FBI, CIA, and secret, they looking for sir, and then it a motherfucker might be solid and not even give off that they lying. Like you feel me? But if you can't read a motherfucker about if they nervous or not, then it's certain words that motherfucker going or certain questions or then they try to trick you with certain questions to make you feel uneasy, make you feel uncomfortable, and then you getting certain responses. So the whole thing with the CIA and them, they want to make you uncomfortable. They want to get a reaction, and then however you react to whatever they give you, depending on what you know, what you do is what they gonna take you for. So if you react to any of the questions and shit they giving you, of course they gonna really it's a cheat sheet to let them know they gonna be reading. And then there's people behind that mirror you can't see that see you that's taking reading that shit off, bro. Every time they leave that room, they gonna go ask them shit like that. Boy. That's the same thing with a female. If this chick come to me direct, then she think I like her. And it's just like, man, I like my girl more than you, but you come to me, you must like me. Saying how you approach me and I'm reading the energy, you not you not giving off as if you giving off as you just trying to get her out the way type shit. Like you giving off as since you know I got a girl, you giving off like this arrogantness, like this factor that you don't really care about my girl, like you really giving that you don't give a fuck. And I'm like, it's alright to let that shit be known, but I plan on staying with my girl, bro. Like how some females be coming at you, bro. Like, it be crazy, bro. Like literally as if you talking to them. And I'm not. I was. You shouldn't even hit me with none of this because I want to talk to you. You trying to cop block right now. You trying to holler at me. And then your girl sneaky for even telling them certain shit. So you got to really read the signs. She shouldn't even said this shit. She leaving a fat ass trail that I need to get on top of that because she just threw me off with some shit. She just tried to send a couple of her friends my way. So, like, what the fuck you doing by that? What you mean? Why your friend? Now y'all dodging these questions and shit together. So that just let me know what's some shit going on just by it. Okay, she just sent a couple female my way, whatever or whatnot. Why the fuck she keeps sending a female my way? Like, what she got going on? That she don't want to tell me about shit like that. Like, and then when you stop getting clear answers and shit leading to this shit like that, you automatically know what the fuck going on. You best believe it's something that you need to investigate. You got something on hands when you ain't getting straight up answers. And some bitches just to get you out their face to give you a straight up answer and not even react or respond. And I'm okay with that. Long as it's a straight answer, that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for you to make no face, give me no gestures or not let me know. If you give me a straight up answer, cool. I can live with that. But you want some other shit and keep trying to get me with your friends and shit and I keep throwing in all this dumb shit. Of course that's gonna bring some sort of interest my way. Of course I'm gonna really start investigating what the fuck going on. Cause why the fuck your friend trying to talk to me? Why you dodging certain questions? Why you not giving a straight up response? You know what this is telling me. So of course I'm gonna do my research and look into this shit a bit more. That shit just obviously got my attention by y'all giving off. Like it wasn't that y'all was trying to be good at this shit, but y'all just tried to sell it to me and give it to me straightforward. And then it was just like how it was given to me. I'm like, damn, they just gave it to me like raw for real, bro. Like, but I'm like, yeah, that shit was slow, type shit. Like, yeah, that little shit y'all just pulled off. I caught that shit, bro. Motherfucker be trying to. Here you go, real fast, and I'm like, why the fuck y'all moving so fast? And then y'all working as a team, bro. A lot of motherfuckers don't even like being friends with each other, bro. But they getting benefit from one another, so they remain friends just based off the benefits they receiving from each other and the offers and shit they getting. And the response they getting by people and the attention they drawing by being together, but I don't think half of you motherfuckers like each other. Always getting the attitude, slightly on edge all the time, a little bit of tension. I guess teamwork do make the dream work. Like, if motherfucker be trying to pull off some quick shit, then I be trying to pull off some quick shit too. Like, I be trying to catch a motherfucker, bro. Sometimes I might even play dumb, like I don't know what's going on, just to catch a motherfucker, bro. Like, and then I OD it, bro. I OD, I'll play super dumb. Like, you get dumber and dumber. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they female be getting stupid, bro. Automatic a female that got real sloppy, bro. Like, that shit gonna lead to a bitch want you to find out in the worst way. Like, okay, this bitch asking for it. This nigga wanna keep doing this shit. He wanna keep looking into it. He so get he wanna he wanna find out, so a bitch might get sloppy with it and do some shit right in front of you, bro. Then that when you be like, damn, bro. You be got the couple options. You can act like you wanna see it. You can play it all like you were drunk. Or y'all can just erase it, or you can just keep switching the conversation. You keep changing the subject. Bitch might just get super sloppy, bro. You end up catching in that act. That be fucked up because you be fucked up about it because you feel like you helped build the relationship. You feel like y'all got time together, but the moment you find out your girl was getting sloppy with it, you be hurtful, you be bitter, you be mad, you be kind of salty. You be like, damn, I just did all this and found out she just got real sloppy. She ain't even try to cover it up like she want nigga to find out for real. Like, how you gonna do something shit like this straight up to my face, bro? In the worst way, and then that shit really that hurtness, that sadness, that pain really gonna turn into anger eventually, like, right away. It might take a while, but you gonna be mad, bro. You gonna be questioning that shit badly, like. And then forever that shit gonna be in the back of your mind. Like, why would she do that shit in my face? She think I'm dumb. She think I ain't see that shit. She think I ain't gonna catch her, bro. She just try to pull out some quick shit and got caught.